Okay, we're going to play some Wanderstop today. Which is apparently a cozy game about tea and change. I haven't played this, I just know it's about tea and change. It's by the same people who brought you the Stanley Parable.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. Again. I'm a failure.
I'm a failure.
A failure.
You don't deserve it.
I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Okay, interesting start. Feels good. Refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? Sure, it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. I just have to... Oh, I'm tired. Let's keep moving. I can't slow down. I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I lost those fights. It's lazy. Let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what is going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? Ah! Can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick up your sword. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, No, this is impossible. I've carried this sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. And as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume the training. Be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep this pace up, I could... let's just rest. Just for a second. Just a moment, and then back to it. Gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winters. Oof. Just gathering my energy. Then I'll right back to it. Oh, hello. Oh, very good morning, miss. Good to see you're awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well. I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Borrow would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Borrow. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And are you having a name as well? No. It is no matter. All are welcome here, even those devoid of identity. In fact, let me welcome you to Wanderstop. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see? Right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Unknowable like some tea as well? No. Tea only for Borrow, then. Wait. Did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed. It seems I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Borrow was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. Sword. We have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry. Borrow already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No? Just normal sword weight? The sword's supposed to be heavy? I can lift the sword. So you can. We're in agreement there's a normal sword which you can lift. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? No. No, you may not. Someone with no name and no backstory. I am spoiled for mysteries today. Now then, it is time for the tea, Borrow promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and the body. Perhaps help you recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker. Only fighting for Miss Unknowable. She doesn't sleep, breathe, or eat. Only fight. Only fight. Well, I suggest you at least do the breathing. Very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you'd enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion. What do you say? Don't feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there, inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me, and I would be glad to show you how. Entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. Okay, we can move the camera around. Okay. What we got here? Some water. Bridge. Pretty good bridge. Archers. Pink seeds. I can just slam it down. Boom. Take that. Yeah, get wrecked. What's this blue thing? Nothing. Okay, let's go into the shop. And go see a man about making tea. Ah, you've decided to join me. I'll do this with you until I'm well enough to travel. I'm understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we're going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. When you come with me, I'll show you the maintenance room to gather our tools. R2 highlights the current location of other characters and key items in the clearing. Ah. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. Tools we must use to dry the tea leaves. Basket, go and gather tea leaves that have grown outside. Scoop them into the basket, no trimming. Fill the basket. Place the leaves on the bowls. And they start drying. Okay, so grab a basket. Go outside. Basket full. Okay. Excellent. Come see me to discuss next steps. Okay, several minutes before the process is complete. So fully dried, they'll clump together into a tea ball. Easy for storage and transportation. The T-ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. Put the T-ball out of our minds for now. Next step is a bit of gardening. Okay, we grab the watering can like a frog. Press square to stash an item, moves it into your pocket. To open a pocket, press and hold that. Okay, and then stash it. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Borrower likes to do planting of the plants. We're already having a blue fern here in the garden. But we can grow this into a larger one. Imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. Miracle of life. Here's a seed for more blue ferns. You can try it yourself. Okay, line of blue seeds. And you become a plant egg. Finish making the plant egg. Fantastic! Next step is to be watering it. Fill the watering can with water, pour it on the new egg. Oh, hold X to fill the watering can. You have successfully watered the plant egg. Grow into a hybrid plant. Small hybrid. Try using your watering can again, it will grow even more seeds. Ah, there we go. There's the seeds. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let's move to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Ah, it's all written in a book in a library. Good. The next type of plant. Guess. Large hybrids. Foxtail agave. This is small hybrids produce seeds. Large hybrids give us fruit. To make a large hybrid, we use a triangle pattern. Entirely new shape. So, like... There we go, there's the large hybrid. We'll water you as well. Chip chip. I made the fruit. Excelled at gardening, truly I have. It's called a chip chip. You're using it in our tea momentarily. Oh, field guide. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea. Sure, why not? A begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we're not done with gardening, and it's time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside and I shall explain the tea machine to you. Small hybrids, large hybrids. Okay. Here we are back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Should be. Goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind. Jeez. This is too much information. Perhaps we should take a small break to let our minds relax a little bit. No, no. Or I could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay. Okay, here is the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant. But suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on, what if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? That's much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes! Why? Well, or is attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Of course, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner at a restaurant in space, and the sign says no astronauts are allowed. It means there's no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They're both astronauts. Oh, this is a tragedy. Surely they're both going to get kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. Then the sign removes its mask too. It's a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both ordered dessert. One asked for custard and the other asked for a banana split. And then after they dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Burrow in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay. So after dinner, they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... Oh, I've got it. Here's a punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. The other one says, no thanks. I hear it really loses steam at the end. You get it. The movie and the train both lose steam. I am laughing. Indeed, even though you are not actually laughing on the outside, I'm quite certain you are laughing internally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. Shall we get back to the tea making? Quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold the tea machine. That is terrifying. Tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. Is it user-friendly? Miss, I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. These instructions should help you explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. So you pour the water, you heat the water. It will also explain why using the tea ball and the chip fruit we made earlier. How's that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? I don't know if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. I'll show you the steps to use the machine, but remember, they're all written down in your field guide as well. So climb up this ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can be conveniently used to access all parts of the tea machine. Pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to cut this episode out here, and I'm going to record these as like sort of half hour episodes or so for YouTube. So I'm going to cut this one out here, and then we'll be back in the next one and make some tea.